I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I will live for liberation, 'cause I know why I was made. I am not afraid. I am not afraid. I will live for liberation, 'cause I know why I was made. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Feel that. We are not afraid. Come on now. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Let me hear y'all. We are not afraid. Yes. Welcome. We are not afraid. Come on. That's right. Yes. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Yes, thank you, family. Thank you for singing. Yes. So you already know that was just rehearsal, because we're going to be singing together all night. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to Until Justice We Resist. First off and foremost, before even introducing myself, I want you to take a moment and say peace to somebody who's on the side who you might not know just yet. Or if you know them already and just want to say what's up, you can do that as well. But meet somebody new right now. Say what's up. I want you to really feel like we're at home. And getting to know each other is the first part. Yes. Yes. All right. So family, my name is Frank Antonio López. I'm coming to you today from the Bronx. Yeah. Coming to you today from the Bronx, New York. I'm part of a group called the Peace Poets. And part of our mission, part of our vocation is to answer when community calls. And years ago, as you all know and love him, Luaya is part of this community in so many ways. His professor is the one and only Dan Barrigan, an amazing priest, activist, professor, teacher, a poet as well, can't forget that, who taught my brother Luaya in so many ways. The first day of class at Fordham University, he took them down to the Intrepid in Manhattan, and they staged a civil disobedience. He was arrested, and while he was getting taken away, he said, "See you next week in class." And so my brother introduced me and the other four poets, the other three poets in the collective, and what you do, the work that you do as witnesses, the work that you do as people, as allies, standing in solidarity with the men in Guantanamo, has motivated us to continue our work. We were called back in 2006 when Sean Bell was killed by the NYPD. There was a group called the Mahina Movement, three amazing sisters who invited us to come out as community in New York City to an event called 50 Shots, 50 Artists, where we got to not only speak our rage, but speak our grief as well. And we did that through dance, poetry, art, in so many creative ways. And at the same time, it was a tool to organize us, to get us into the same room, to get us to meet each other, to know each other, to begin to build relationships, long-lasting relationships. And one of those long-lasting relationships that we built was with a man named Nicholas Hayward Sr. Nicholas Hayward Sr. is an ancestor of mine right now, because he passed away just this summer. But his son, Nicholas Hayward Jr., at 13 years old, was killed by the NYPD while playing, ironically, cops and robbers in the project stairwell in the Gowanus projects. And so Nicholas invited us to step in with our art and share the poem that I had shared, the poems that my brothers had shared at his son's memorial service, one that he does in Brooklyn every year for the last 15 years. And even though he's not with us, his family continues to do it and the community continues to do it because, again, it was a way to organize us. He had a basketball tournament for the little ones, a barbecue for the community, and brought everyone together to speak about what happened to his son and to stand with family members who had dealt with the same grief and the same injustice. And together, they continue to fight as family. And so I see so much of that same way that I've been inspired by that community that called us in. I feel that with Witness Against Torture. So thank you all. I feel honored as well to be called to bring song to so many of the actions that we've already done, the gatherings, our community circles, the way we wake up, and know that those songs are living beings, living vibrations that have brought us closer together. I see that in your eyes, I see that in your nods right now. So thank you for that affirmation. Tonight we have an incredible program of really beautiful, talented artists, from poets to comedians to instrumentalist musicians, folk singers, and I'm really excited to hear that message, to feel that vibration, to get us ready for what tomorrow? Oh, for what tomorrow? January 11th, right? And so let this, whatever you take today, whatever you receive today, let that really motivate you as you go to sleep tonight, to wake up nice and strong tomorrow, to stand and witness for the men in Guantanamo and all of those who are still receiving so much injustice, and all the communities that have been affected as well, all the families who are out there as well, feeling that loss, feeling that grief, all of the people who are still tirelessly working on the cases, to the streets, in the courtrooms, everywhere we might be as community. Let this really fill you up. Okay, so with that, you want to hear a poem? Yeah. I say peace to the poets who propagate peace. From the west side, baby, down south to the east. Rocking hard for your pops, moms, nephew, and niece. Doing this out of love, because war is a beast. I say peace to the poets behind bars like a convict. People thinking peace is the absence of conflict. It's really the ability to cope with it, to deal with it, to cry with it, to hope with it. We spit for all ages, grad school to third graders, in the mosque, in the church, from baptism to satyrs. We spit to uplift the gift that God gave us, the power of the word, because we heard it might save us. So I say peace to the poets who propagate peace, and power to the people who march in these streets. And word to the workers who walk in bare feet, and light to the writers who fight to get free. I see me in you, and you in me. From the street to Cochabamba, taking back El Agua, rocking Sandinista parties when they took Managua. Shook my fist in Nueva York, yelling no a la guerra. Environmentalists to protect la tierra. Gotta be a feminist, porque respeto a mi madre. Soy padre y bebé, the struggle of every day. Abuelita y hijita, soy la gente que grita. El pueblo unido. El pueblo unido. I'm the people united, and I will never be divided. I'm the people who riot, and I will never be quiet. I'm the ones who rebel for those stuck in a cell. I'm the people who see we are not yet free, because I am the people, and the people are me. Peace.